Welcome to Onalaska High School as we get set for a WIAA Division II Regional Semifinal as the Medford Raiders make the trip south to take on the Onalaska Hilltoppers. I'm Steve Okonik from Sports on Focus, here to take you through this one. 2 versus 7 matchup here in Division II. The Onalaska Hilltoppers come in as the number 2 seed. They finished 3rd in the Mississippi Valley Conference behind La Crosse Central and Division IV Aquinas. Now, Aquinas, not your standard Division IV school, but still at the same time, small school, private school here in the La Crosse area. Onalaska on the year is 17-5. They are 8-4 in the Mississippi Valley Conference, 7-3 in their last 10 in conference. They finished a game back of La Crosse Central, who finished 9-3, and Aquinas finished 12-0 in the conference. They are led by leading scorer Olivia Gamoki. She averages 10.6 points per game. And then Kenzie Miller, 9.8. Her twin sister Lexi Miller, I believe they're twins, looks like it from here anyway, 8.8 points a game. Lauren Arenz at rebound leader at 5.1. And Lauren Arenz also the assist leader at 3.4. Looking at their previous schedules, they did have a first round bye. So this is their first game since they won 43-41 here in Onalaska against Menominee on Thursday, February 24th. They lost at La Crosse Central on the 18th. And then a string of wins at Arcadia, home to La Crosse Logan, home to Sparta, at Prairie du Chien, at Toma, and then that loss to La Crosse Central. So 2-seed Onalaska here tonight, and they are taking on your Medford Raiders. Medford coming into this game, they are 17-6 overall. They finished 7-5 in the Great Northern Conference. That was good for 4th place. Mosinee finished the season 8-4. Lakeland 9-3, and Rhinelander winning the conference at 12-0. They are led by Marissa Frank, 15.6 points per game. Sierra Hansen adds 9.9. Rin Rush, 6.9. Rin Rush also leads the team in rebounds at 6.4 a game. Sierra Hansen leads the team in assists at 2.4. Winner of this game gets the winner of the other semifinal in the region, happening tonight just down the road. As we look up here to make sure I get the right La Crosse school. It's either Central or Logan. They will play, well, it'll be one of the two. They will play either 3-seed La Crosse Central or 6-seed La Crosse Logan tomorrow night. That would be here in La Crosse at one of the two schools. We don't know which one yet. That depends on the outcome, but Medford as the 7th seed would have to travel to either of those. And then the winner of that game takes on most likely number 1 seed River Falls. Lots of other action around the area tonight. We've got highlights from Auburndale High School. Auburndale taking on the Stratford Tigers, 3rd time those teams are meeting. We will have highlights from Marshfield as the Marshfield Tigers are taking on the Superior Spartans. And then we'll have highlights from Colby as the Colby Hornets, coming off a state tournament appearance, look to get back, but is standing in their way, the Pacelli Cardinals. We are going to turn it over to our PA announcer here in the gym for National Anthem starting lineups, and I will be back after that to take you through this regional semifinal.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please stand if you're not already doing that. Gentlemen, kindly remove your hats as the OHS Pep Band honors America by playing our national anthem. Kentucky Fieldhouse on the John Shelton Court for tonight's Division II Regional Semifinal featuring the visitors, the Medford Raiders, and the Onalaska Hilltoppers. Let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First for the Raiders, a senior, number 3, Sierra Henson. A sophomore, number 14, Rin Roosh. A senior, number 22, Bryn Rao. A junior, number 24, Marissa Frank. And a sophomore, number 35, Katie Bray. Medford is coached by Jessica Fogg. Here are the starters for the Onalaska Hilltoppers. A 5'6" junior, number 3, Olivia Gamoki. A 5'10" senior, number 4, Lexi Miller. Also a senior, 5'10", number 5, Kenzie Miller. A 5'11" senior, number 12, Lauren Arts. And a 5'8" junior, number 20, Molly Garrity. Hilltoppers are coached by Shane Schmaley. Officials for tonight's contest are assigned by the WIAA, Doug Fry, Jeff Taylor, and Rodney Sonnenberg.
All right, we are ready for basketball. We have our starting lineups, just waiting for the clock to reset and the opening tip here from Onalaska High School, the John Shelton Court, here at what is a beautiful high school from the outside. Some really cool architectural features as you come into the high school here. Some old-fashioned, almost like castle-like arches and stuff. Really, really a neat school. Neat spot here down in the lacrosse area. But glad you're with us here tonight as we get the opening tip, and first possession will go to Onalaska. Working to our left. Onalaska up top, get a down low shot, up, in and out, no, rebound comes back down to Lexi Miller. Miller, jump ball, possession arrow points to Medford. So Onalaska will have the arrow after this one. Early going, good defensive plays there from the Raiders. Full court press, trapping full court press here from the Hilltoppers as Medford gets it to the front court. Gets the ball over to Frank. Frank back around to Katie Brem. Brem has it stripped, ball on the floor, fought for. That's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow points to Onalaska. So now it'll switch back over, and Medford will have the possession arrow. 2 jump balls here in the first 26 seconds. Looks to be a defensive game here as Onalaska gets the ball to the front court. This is Gamoki. Gamoki hands off to Arntz. Arntz back to Gamoki in the corner for 3. Off the rim, no. Rebound comes down to Medford. And Sierra Hansen will bring the ball to the front court. Hansen loses it for a second. Heavy pressure coming. Has to kick it all the way out to the top to Rao. Rao gets it back over to Brame. Brame cross court to Frank. Frank. It's a Frank into the lane. Pressure coming, taken away. Onalaska on the break to the front court. Pass underneath, shot up, no call there. And Medford gets the rebound, and Sierra Hansen to the front court. Kicks it out Frank. Frank brings it to the top, gets it over to Brame. Brame into the corner, Rao. Now we're going to get a hold, and that's going to go against Onalaska. See who the foul's on. Looks like that one's on 5. Kenzie Miller, her first, team first. It is on her. Ball gets in and around up top to Sierra Hansen. Hansen from the top. Gets it into the middle to Rin Rush. Rush down the lane, shot up off side of the rim. No, rebound comes down to Lexi Miller. Miller to the front court. Cut off at the free throw line, has to kick it out to Arntz. Arntz has to kick it back out to Gamoki, back up top to Lexi Miller. Around and back to Arntz. Arntz down the lane, shot up, nothing. Misses everything. ran into a Raider and definitely altered the shot. So now we have Frank in the front court. Frank, pressure coming, has to kick it out to Bryn Rao. Rao gets it to Rush at the lane. Rush cut off, ball taken away on the floor. That one is picked up by Kenzie Miller and Onalaska pushing to the front court. Underneath, shot up, foul. That will send Molly Garrity to the line for 2 free throws. Foul goes against, I believe that's going to be Hansen, Sierra Hansen, her first, team first. So 2 free throws coming here for Molly Garrity. First free throw right off the front of the rim, no. There we go. Second free throw here for Garrity is up. Bounces off, rebound comes down, that's Katie Brame. Brame gets double teamed, and now we're gonna get a travel and a turnover to Onalaska. Still scoreless here, 15:41 remaining. Odd angle on the clock from the camera here tonight, so it's a little weird, but hope everyone will stick with us here as we are high above the John Shelton court. And now we're going to get 3-second violation on Onalaska. So that is a turnover to the Raiders. And we have yet to score in the first 2 minutes and 25 seconds. To get the ball ahead. Medford to the front court, 4-on-1, underneath, shot block, shot back up, block. Rebound comes back down, ball on the floor. It gets kicked out right into the hands of Olivia Gamoki, still on the floor, and now it gets around to Kenzie Miller. And Onalaska breaking to the front court. Into the corner. 3 up, yes, Gamoki. And Gamoki gets the first points of the game for Onalaska. Ahead to the front court, breaking down the lane, Frank. Frank, now she's going to travel, turnover to the Hilltoppers. As we see a couple of changes here for both teams, we'll try and catch those. Or a couple changes for the Hilltoppers, I should say. Onalaska to the front court. It's the ball over to, that is Kenzie Miller. Into the lane, kicks it out to Ava Smith. 3 up, no, rebound fought for. That's going to go out of bounds and be Medford basketball. So we'll see them set the press here. Medford has gotten some breaks out of the press. As they get the ball back, Hansen ahead quickly, and that's going to go over the head of Bryn Rao, out of bounds, turnover to Onalaska. 3-0 early here. Neither team shooting the ball all that well, but Onalaska's defense has really been oppressive here in the first few minutes of this game, as we see Kenzie Miller. Miller gets it up top to Ava Smith. Ava Smith around to Lauren Arntz. Arntz back up top to Gamoki. Gamoki back over to Kenzie Miller. Only Miller's sister, only the Miller on the floor right now. Now Gamoki down the lane, up, yes. Gamoki with 2 more, and Onalaska takes a 5-0 lead. Ball into Frank. Frank, and now foul. I believe that's going to be a foul. Yes. So a bit of a foul there. That foul went against number 12, Lauren Arntz, her first, as Medford quickly to the front court. Down the lane, Frank off the basket. No, rebound comes down, Gamoki. Gamoki quickly to the front court. Gamoki passes it off to Arntz. Arntz for 3, no, rebound fought for. And now we're going to get a foul, and that's going to be against Sierra Hansen, and that's her second. Hansen with her second, team second. So Onalaska to inbound from underneath, 5-0. Why did I say 7? 5-0 Onalaska with the lead. Gets the ball up top. Jumper up, in and out. No. Rebound comes down. That's Rin Rush. Rush gets it ahead to Rao, and Rao will bring it to the front court with Sierra Hansen on the bench with those 2 fouls. Rao passes it over to Klepetuskas into the corner. That is Frank. Frank, jumper up. No, and that's going to bounce off of 25, Jamia Dillard, and will stay here with the Raiders. Medford's getting the ball to the basket. If they can just start getting a few of these to fall, they've been playing amazing defense on the other end. Frank quickly in, kicks it back out, and now around to Klepetuskas. Klepetuskas gets it to Frank. Frank in the lane, little floater up, yes. Medford gets on the board. Marissa Frank with the basket. And now quickly to the front court come Onalaska. The ball appeared to be blocked. Hard to tell from our vantage point up here. As I said, we are very high above the court here at Onalaska. Very nice press areas. Now ball tipped, and that will go out of bounds, and that will stay with Medford. Medford will inbound from right in front of their own bench as they look to get the ball in, and they get it into the backcourt to Bryn Frank. Bryn Frank at the top. Now has to pass it now, stolen away. Quickly ahead, down the lane, layup up, rolls off the front, rebound Frank. Bryn Frank now gets it quickly ahead to Marissa Frank. Marissa Frank down the lane, shot up. No, rebound, Bryn Frank. No, Bryn Frank fights for another rebound. Goes all the way through and will not be an backcourt violation. Great job there by Bryn Rao to save that one from going into the backcourt as Medford will reset. Bryn Rao has the pass tipped into the hands of Marissa Frank. Marissa Frank brings it back up towards the top. Frank now gets into the lane, down the lane, layup up. Oh, rolls off the rim. Ball underneath on the floor. Fight for it. Jump ball. Possession arrow points to Medford. 12:02 remaining. Still. There we go. 5-2. Having a few minor glitches with the scoreboard here. I apologize. Should have those worked out here in just a minute. As ball inbound, turnover to the Onalaska Hilltoppers. Thank you to everyone from watching. Comment down below where you're watching from, and we'll mention a few of the cool places people are watching from tonight at halftime. As ball gets over to Lexi Miller. Lexi Miller across to Olivia Gamoki. Into the corner, that is Kenzie Miller. Miller to Miller. Back over, this is Devin Schmeling. Schmeling gets it into Breedenbach. Breedenbach gets it back to Schmeling. Schmeling into the lane, layup up, no. Rebound comes down to Katie Brame. And Medford to the front court. Strong defense here from the Hilltoppers. We've seen it all game. As they get the ball over to Marissa Frank. Marissa Frank hands off to Bryn Frank. Bryn Frank back to Marissa. Marissa looking to drive baseline. Tries to get it down low. Katie Brame tipped away. Back to Bryn Frank. Frank back over to Marissa Frank. Marissa Frank to Brame. Brame jumper just inside the three-point line. Good. Brame gets the basket, and Onalaska quickly to the front court. Down low, little floater up, no. Rebound, Klepetuskas, and Medford back to the front court. This is Frank. Frank into the corner, three, no. Rebound comes down to Kenzie Miller. Quickly to the front court, Lexi Miller. Down low, Gamoki. Gamoki up, yes. Olivia Gamoki with all 7 of Onalaska's points. All 7 of Onalaska's points scored by Olivia Gamoki. Now they get Medford with the ball to Brame. Gets it to Bryn Rao. Dribbles it off her knee. Able to save the dribble. Rao. Down low, Katie Brame. Ball on the floor. Brame saves it. Gets it back to Bryn Frank. And a 30-second timeout. Coach fouled. And we will take it with him. 10:05 remaining. 7-4 Onalaska with the early lead. back here from Onalaska High School. 10:05 remaining, 7-4. Onalaska with the lead. As we see, Klepetuskas gets it over to Bryn Rao. Rao has it tipped away, will stay here with the Raiders. Coach, as you might have been able to hear, Coach Schmeling yelling at his players. Two of the players did what they needed to do. Get the ball in to Klepetuskas. Klepetuskas back to Bryn Rao. Bryn Rao looking to get across as the ball tipped between her legs. She gets the ball on the floor, fought for. Ball on the floor taken away by Onalaska, now taken back by Medford. Bryn Frank will be fouled, and that will be only the second, and that's the first on number 20, Molly Garrity. So Medford inbounding again near the half-court line. Get the ball in and get it back to Bryn Rao. Rao gets it ahead to the free throw line to Brame, gets it back to Rao. Rao back over to Bryn Frank. Bryn Frank down low, Brame. Brame double teamed immediately, has to kick it back out, Bryn Frank. Frank has to bring it back out top, gets it to Brame. Ball on the floor, taken. Ball on the floor again. That's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow points to Onalaska. So Medford will get the possession arrow back on this possession as soon as they inbound. 7-4 Onalaska with the lead. Definitely a defensive first half here for both teams. Both teams playing great defense and not really playing all offense is definitely suffering because of it. As they get the ball down low to Lexi Miller. Miller up, yes. Lexi Miller becomes the first Hilltopper to score, other than Olivia Gamoki here in the first half. Bryn Frank in the front court gets it to Marissa. Marissa works it back out, gets it back to Bryn. Bryn back to Marissa. Marissa Frank gets it over to Bryn Rao. To Larissa Klepetuskas. Klepetuskas down the lane, shot up, foul, and Klepetuskas will go to the line for two, and she is excited. Larissa Klepetuskas will get 2 free throws. That foul against number 5, Kenzie Miller, her second, team 4th. Free throw here for Klepetuskas, just grazes the front of the rim. Second free throw yet to come here for Klepetuskas. For everything that's gone wrong for Medford here in the first half, that ball bounces off and rebound comes down to Onalaska. They are still very much in this game. A shot up, no. Rebound comes down to Bryn Frank and now, Bryn Rao. And down the lane. Follow, now we're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow points to Medford. Now some conversation as some confusion from the officials on who had the jump ball, but it is as they get the ball all the way out to Marissa Frank. Marissa Frank into the corner, Bryn Rao. Little jumper from the baseline, no. Rebound comes down to Ava Smith, and Onalaska to the front court with Olivia Gamoki. Gamoki over to Lexi Miller. Lexi Miller looking to drive, kicks it out to Ava. Nope, that was 12. Arntz, and now we're going to get a foul, and that will be an inbound play for the Onalaska Hilltoppers, as that foul goes against 31, Larissa Klepetuskas, her first, team 3rd. So Onalaska to inbound from underneath as they get the ball in to Garrity. Garrity gets it down low to Lexi Miller, shot up, no. Rebound Klepetuskas. Klepetuskas gets it to Bryn Rao, and Bryn Rao will bring it to the front court. Rao holding, gets it to Bryn Frank. Bryn Frank over to Klepetuskas. Klepetuskas drives into the lane, down the lane, up, no. Rebound comes down Now we're going to get a foul on the floor as Rin Rush got the pass, went to go up, but was fouled before she went to the basket. So that foul goes against number 4, Lexi Miller, her first, team 5th. As we'll see Bryn Rao check out and Sierra Hansen check back in for the Raiders. Lexi Miller checking out as they get the ball into Hansen. Frank for 3, all the way over. Rebound comes down to Dillard for, and now taken away. Taken away, down the lane, layup up, yes. That is Bryn Rao. Bryn Rao cutting the lead down to 3. 9-6. Bryn Rao, her first points of the game. Down the up, yes, that is Jamia Dillard for 2, extending the lead back to 5. Marissa Frank gets it over to Bryn Rao, and Bryn Rao will get it to the front court with Hansen. Hansen passes it back to Bryn Rao. Bryn Rao, spin at the top, tipped, out of bounds, will stay here. Good play by Klepatuskas not to try and corral that one, just let it go out of bounds. But the ball will stay here as Hansen looking, gets it in to Brame. Brame gets it back to Hansen. Hansen down the lane, little shot up, yes. Good play there. Sierra Hansen just kind of flipping that ball up at the basket. Now the shot up, no. Rebound was originally in the hands of Klepatuskas, tipped out of it right into the hands of Sierra Hansen. Hansen to the front court quickly. Now they slow it down. Hansen has to pick up her dribble, gets it to Klepatuskas. Klepatuskas open lane, layup up, no. Klepatuskas the rebound, and that's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow pointed to Onalaska. Not a call for going over the back because both players were reaching straight up. The ball was right between them, so good call there by the officials. As now the possession arrow will change again and go to the Raiders. 11-8. 3-point game, 6 minutes remaining. Onalaska in the front court. Now we're going to get a travel and a turnover to the Raiders. As trying to see the number here, 11. Devin Schmeling got the ball in the lane and took one too many steps trying to get that ball back out as she got a host of Raiders around her there. Now ball in. Oh, tipped into the hands of 20. That is Garrity. Garrity gets it up top to Gamoki. Gamoki down the lane. Little floater up off the front. Gamoki back up after getting her own rebound. Gets the basket to go. Gamoki now with 9. And Medford, the press has backed off a bit here as they do a bit more of trapping as Frank down the lane, little layup up, bounces in and out. And that's going to be tipped off of Brame out of bounds and will be Onalaska basketball with 5:45 remaining. Inbound play to Gamoki, and Gamoki will bring it to the front court. Gamoki hands to Arntz. Arntz into the corner, Gamoki. Gamoki back up top to Schmeling. Schmeling back over to Arntz. 3 up, no. Rebound comes down to Sierra Hansen. Hansen to the front court. Hansen pressured. Ball gets down low, shot up, foul, count it. Rin Rush gets down the lane, draws the foul, gets the basket to go. They can cut the lead to 2 here with the free throw. And we might just see here as long temp there. Ball bounces off the rim, and that's going to be a foul, and that's going to go against Brame. Tough foul. Not a foul she needed to commit there. She wasn't going to get to the rebound and just pushed over, and you're going to get that call 10 times out of 10. So that is only her first team 4th. Her first team 4th. So not the worst thing in the world to give it a try as the ball gets to the front court. Down into the lane, kicks it back out to 3. Yes, Devin Schmeling with the 3, 16-10. We're right back out to that 6-point lead, and stolen away again by Dillard. Dillard now taking away Marissa Frank. Frank breaking quickly to the front court. Marissa Frank has it tipped, ends up with the hands of Klepatuskas, up to the top, 3, no. Rebound comes down to Onalaska. Onalaska pushing. Down low, almost taken away by Marissa Frank. Now a jumper, no. Rebound, Frank. Breaking, and now she will have to spin it out and set the half court as they get it up top to Rush all the way around into the corner. Klepatuskas back to Hansen. Hansen behind the back, looking to get down the lane, can't. Hansen has to give it back to Klepatuskas. Klepatuskas throws it into the backcourt, and they'll rule no, that was tipped. So that was tipped, so Medford will not be called for the backcourt violation as Hansen gets it back. Now taken away, and now we're going to foul, and that's going to go against Sierra Hansen, and that is her third. So we'll see Bryn Frank and trying to see the other number, Bryn Rao check back in. Marissa Frank and Sierra Hansen will head to the bench, and now we will see Gamoki come out and 15 Ava Smith check back in for the Hilltoppers. Hilltoppers ball moving to our left. 3:57 remaining as they get the ball to Lexi Miller. Lexi Miller in the lane, cut off, has to kick it out to Ava Smith. Smith over to Schmeling. Schmeling up top to Garrity. Garrity has to get it back to Lexi Miller. Miller stolen away. Taken away by Bryn Frank. Bryn Frank down the lane, blocked. That ball's going to go out of bounds, and that will stay here. Stripped on the way up. Goes out of bounds. Medford will keep the basketball, but good play there by Bryn Frank to get the steal and get it down the lane like that. Good play there, and now they will kick the ball all the way out to Klepatuskas. Klepatuskas down low, Brame. Brame, spin, up, yes. Katie Brame has 4. Medford cuts the lead back to 4. Now down low, that is back up top to Lexi Miller. Lexi Miller down the lane, foul, count it. Just right down the lane. Foul, and now we'll see that foul goes against 14. That is Rin Rush, her first, team 6th. So Lexi Miller now with 4. Lexi Miller with 4. Number 4, Lexi Miller, and that misses everything. It will be Medford basketball. Six fouls each, so both teams will be shooting free throws the rest of the way as they get the ball into Brame. Brame has to get it back to and into the front court, into the corner. That is.
Are you looking to buy your first home? What about building your dream home? Maybe you're wanting to upgrade your current home. Time Federal Savings Bank's friendly and knowledgeable staff are ready to help you take your next big step. Stop by or call one of your local lenders in Eau Claire, Marshfield, Medford, Owen, Phillips, or Wausau. Time Federal Savings Bank makes it easy to apply online at timefederalsavings.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here, the front court gets it off to Bryn Rao. Bryn Rao over to Bryn Frank. Bryn Frank to Rin Rush. Down low. 3, basket. It's not a 3, but basket. Count it. Katie Brame, she gets down low, gets the basket, gets the foul. That foul goes against number 4, Lexi Miller. So both of the Millers with 2 fouls. See, as it looks like they will check her out here. So Lexi Miller and Kenzie Miller both on the bench with 2 fouls. Sierra Hansen for Medford on the bench with 3, but Katie Brame has a free throw here to cut the lead to 1. Free throw is up, in and out, no. Rebound comes down to Onalaska. And now quickly to the front court, down low, and now taken away by Bryn Rao. Bryn Rao quickly to the front court. Rao near side to Rin Rush. Rin Rush up top to Marissa Frank. Marissa Frank back to Rush. Rin Gets the ball to Katie Brame. Brame down the lane. Foul won't go. But she'll draw 2 more free throws. She will draw 2 more free throws and can tie this game up here, and we might just go to the half with Onalaska on upset alert. Katie Brame, first free throw, good. 1 point game. 18-17. Second free throw, bounces in. We are tied at 18. Olivia Gamoki to the front court. Gamoki, far side, Breedenbach. Breedenbach gets it up top, jumper up, no, rebound, fought for, taken away by Medford. Quickly to the front court comes Marissa Frank. Frank, spin, into the lane, shot up, yes! Marissa Frank, her fort has 4, and those 2 put Medford up by 2. Into the front court. Now down low, spin up, misses everything, out of bounds. Medford basketball. Shot there by Molly Garrity, just missed everything. Lots of traffic in the lane, and they will pull back the press completely here, will Onalaska. Medford has done a great job on it here today. 2018, Medford with the lead over number 2 seed Onalaska. It's ball into Brame. Brame hit from behind. That ball goes out of bounds. And they're now going to talk about as both officials pointing in different directions. And they're going to say it's Onalaska basketball. So they will say Onalaska basketball. The ball was not tipped. It just went out of bounds as we approach a minute left first half. 2018 Medford with the lead. So they get the ball ahead to Dillard. Dillard, 3 from the top, in and out, no, rebound Dillard. Dillard heads back up, all the way over the top, rebound comes down. That is Bryn Rao. Rao to the front court. Rao gets it to Klepatuskas. Klepatuskas down low to Rin Rush. Rin Rush all the way over into the hands of Marissa Frank, tipped, and that's going to stay here. So but it'll stay Medford basketball, 37.5 remaining. Medford putting Onalaska on upset alert here. See what Medford does if they play for a final shot as they get the ball in to Rush. Rush up, no call. Now ball on the floor. Now breaking quickly with numbers is Onalaska. Underneath. Now they have to kick it back out. Jumper up, back rim, no, rebound. Fought for, taken by Brame. Brame dribbles it out, and now Onalaska will pull back. Marissa Frank, 18 seconds remaining. To the front court, Frank picks up her dribble, now has some problems here. She's got to get it over to Brame. Brame gets it across to Klepatuskas. Klepatuskas tipped, now ahead, and all alone is Gamoki. Gamoki up, it will count. And we will go to the half tied at 20. Gamoki hits the buzzer beater off of the steal. We will go to the half tied. Number 7 seed Medford tied with the number 2 seed Onalaska Hilltoppers. We will take a quick break, and when we come back, we will talk about first half stats and everything else about this game coming up right after this.
Hi, I'm Corey Hoffman with Marshfield Insurance. I'm a commercial insurance agent here in the office. One of the greatest risks that property owners face here in the upper Midwest and this time of year is slip and fall claims. So legally, as property owners, we owe a duty to provide a safe environment to our visitors and our employees. You know, there's several different ways we can prevent or mitigate this exposure. Obviously, we want to be out there and removing the snow and then salting and sanding whenever necessary. In addition to that, you should keep a log of every time that is done, the date and time and what was done. This will help if you do get a lawsuit against you from an incident happening. You have a reasonable means of defending yourself that yes, we did salt and sand at a particular time. Another way that we can mitigate these types of losses would be you use a snow removal service or contractor. They're doing all that for you, but you should also document when and where, what they do. But also take it a step further and see if you can get your business, or if you're homeowners, named as an additional insured on their liability policy. That way, if there is an event, their policy will defend you. And a third way of trying to mitigate these claims would be if you have the means to have like surveillance cameras out on your lot or your sidewalks. Obviously, that's a good means of determining what actually happened there. Sometimes these are phantom incidents where somebody may claim that it happened on your property, but perhaps it really didn't. So if you have any further questions about how to prevent slip and fall incidents from occurring or how your insurance policy will cover them, please give us a call here at Marshfield Insurance. The number is 715-387-4443. And again, I'm Corey Hoffman. Have a great day.
It needs a good home. It's just so cute. And it's housebroken. Making friends, selling cars, in that order.
All right, back here from Onalaska High School. It is halftime, and we have the Onalaska Hilltoppers on upset alert as they are tied. Number 2 Onalaska tied with number 7 Medford 20-20 at the half. Few other scores to update you on around the area. We have an early score from Auburndale. Another team on upset alert as Stratford leads the Auburndale Apaches 10-7. That was early in the first half. Halftime score from Marshfield. Superior Spartans lead the Marshfield Tigers 22-17. So stay tuned for highlights from all of those games, plus this one. Apologize for any of you seeing some blurriness. Please put it in the comments if you've been seeing that. A few minor computer glitches here in the first half. We will have to drop the camera, as it was just a little too much on the computer here where I'm up in the booth at Onalaska. So we won't have a camera for we won't have a clock for the second half, but I will do my best to keep you updated on the time remaining as we got about 5 minutes left here till the start of the second half. Looking through the statistics here, we'll start with the Onalaska Hilltoppers. Olivia Gamoki leading the way with 11 points. Lexi Miller with 4. Devin Schmeling with 3. Jamia Dillard with 2. Lexi Miller and Kenzie Miller both spent significant parts of that first half on the bench, both with 2 fouls. For the Medford Raiders, Katie Brame, 8 points. Leading the way for the Raiders, Marissa Frank and Bryn Rao both with 4. Rin Rush has 2, along with Sierra Hansen. Sierra Hansen kind of in the same boat as all of the Miller sisters. I believe they're sisters. I'll check with our Onalaska people up here in a minute. The Miller girls but she has 3 fouls. She picked up 3 in that first half. So interesting decisions to be made there by Coach Fowd when it comes to what to do with Sierra Hansen. Do you bring her out right away and hope she can keep out of foul trouble, or do you keep her on the bench as you've pretty much gotten this lead and are tied with the 2 seed without much help from her? As like I said, she's been on the bench for most of this first half with foul trouble. So do you just keep her on the bench, make sure that she's available at the end of the game when you might really need a talent like hers? I'm going to take a quick step aside here for a couple minutes. We got about 3:28 remaining. See if I can find any other halftime scores from around the area. And we'll be back for the second half in a little bit. All right, back here from Onalaska High School as we are into the second half, and we're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow will point to Onalaska, and so yep, we get a, and now Onalaska will start with possession. Onalaska at the front court with Gamoki. Gamoki gets it over to Kenzie Miller. Kenzie Miller snaps off a three. No. Rebound, Bryn Frank. And we have our answer as Sierra Hansen will start the half on the bench with those 3 fouls. Marissa Frank in. Katie Brame shot, foot on the baseline. Nope, now foot on the baseline, and that's going to be out of bounds to Onalaska. A little bit of a tough view from up here to the side of the court to our left. For me at least, you guys get a great view through the camera. Should be a little less, should look a little better now. Get the ball ahead to and around. Now down low, that's going to be out of bounds off of Kenzie Miller and Medford basketball. 17-11 remaining, 20-20. As we see Frank now double team, but she breaks through it, keeps her dribble, gets it into the corner. Bryn Frank snaps off a three, no. Rebound off of Katie Brame, out of bounds, and it will be Onalaska basketball. Still 20-20, 16:57 remaining. We're just over a minute into this second half as we see Onalaska to the front court. Garrity, into the corner. Lexi Miller gets it down low. Now cutoff, has to kick it all the way back out to Kenzie Miller. Kenzie Miller into the corner. Three, yes. Molly Garrity, her first points of the game. 3-pointer for Onalaska. And now they double team here on a half-court trap. Breaks the trap, gets it underneath to Brame. Brame, shot up, no. Rebound comes down to Onalaska. Onalaska to the front court. Gets it over to Miller. Miller jumper, in and out, no. Rebound, Brame fought for, and that's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow points to Medford. Possession arrow points to Medford. 23-20, Onalaska leading, 16-11 remaining. As we see the Raiders do a good job breaking the trap. It's like it's almost a 1-4 as we see a three up, no. Rebound fought for, taken away by Onalaska. Onalaska breaking quickly. Garrity down the lane, up, no. The official put his hand behind his head to call, almost like he was going to call a charge, and then changed his, I guess he changed his mind. It's his prerogative, but Garrity will make the basket. Molly Garrity, and then she misses the free throw, misses everything. That foul goes against 24, Marissa Frank, her team first of the half. I mean, I was getting excited to call a charge there as the official, like I said, put his hand behind his head in the call that you would make right before team control, and then changed his mind to a block. As we see Klepatuskas double team, gets it out, shot up, blocked, and now it's going to go out of bounds off of Lexi Miller, and will stay here. A little bit different defense here, as it's it might be a 1-3-1. It's hard to tell, but they are double teaming very quickly in a lot of spots. Now they switch back to a little more of a man-to-man look, but extending that defense. We see shot up, blocked. Now the ball thrown away and goes out of bounds as Molly Garrity goes right into the bleachers. She pops up and is okay. She slid there trying to save that one and slid right into the bleachers as they are very close to the floor here at Onalaska. Bad inbound pass there as the ball comes out. Garrity gets it. Garrity underneath. Shot up. No. Rebound fought for. Tipped into the hands of Gamoki. All the way around, down low Miller. Miller kicks it out. Three-pointer. Yes. Olivia Gamoki hits the 3 on Onalaska with an 8-0 run to start this half. Now to the front court, taken away, Miller. Miller down the lane, and she will be fouled, and she will go to the line for 2. See which Miller that was. It is Kenzie Miller. And Kenzie Miller will go to the line for 2. So Medford fans underneath me a little upset that they called that a shooting foul. Not sure, as it was a bit on the border, as the first free throw is good for Kenzie Miller, and those are her first points of the game. 29-20. I want to thank everyone that's tuned in here tonight. Make sure we will have highlights of We will have a game tomorrow if Medford comes back and wins this one from here in La Crosse, either Central or Logan. And we will have highlights of the boys' game Tuesday night as they host Rice Lake. Second free throw up, no. Katie Brame, the rebound. 29-20, Onalaska with the lead. Half-court trap as Marissa Frank breaks it. Gets to Klepatuskas, back out to Marissa Frank. Marissa Frank. Forrest loses the dribble, has to pick it up, trap. Throws it cross-court to Sierra Hansen, who's checked in. Hansen gets it back to Marissa Frank. Marissa Frank, and now we're going to get a foul call, and that's going to go against Kenzie Miller. And that will be her third, team first. Medford fans underneath me here might have heard him on the mic shouting that that's a shooting foul. Still a little upset that that foul on the other end got called as a shooting as they get the ball into the backcourt to Hansen. Hansen approaches the double team. It is not a traditional 1-3-1. 3 in and out. Brame foul tipped it, and it goes out of bounds and will be Onalaska basketball. As we will see 25. Jamia Dillard check in as 20. Molly Garrity will get a rest. Ball into Gamoki, gets it back to Lauren Arntz. Lauren Arntz to the front court. Arntz near side to Miller, gets it back up top to Gamoki. Gamoki back to Arntz. Over Gamoki's head, out of bounds. Now Coach Schmeling absolutely screaming that here was a tip. Looked like it was tipped from here, but haven't gotten that call either way tonight. And he's got to be careful. He is way outside. Now his ball goes down underneath, out of bounds, and it will stay here. As he is way outside that coaching box. Saw Coach Bogdanovich for Loyal earlier this year get teed up just simply for being outside the coaching box. Admitted he was yelling, but still. Now down low, foul on the floor. Or is it counting? I don't know. That official. No, it does count. Okay. The one official, the guy that's making the call on the far side there, is, as that goes for Rin Rush. She gets the basket, breaks the run, and has the free throw here. Up, rolls off, tipped out of bounds. Okay. Not sure what he. I'm just gonna be honest. Not sure what he saw there, because that was clearly, from my angle at least, off of a Onalaska defender. But they call it out of bounds to Onalaska, so they will have the ball here with Dillard. Dillard up top to Smith. Smith around to Lexi Miller. Lexi Miller gets it in Arntz. Arntz has to kick it back out. Lexi Miller for 3. In and out. No. Rebound fought for, and it's going to be Medford basketball. As Hansen will inbound to Marissa Frank. Frank gets it back to Hansen as they break across with this trap. Get it into the middle. Bryn Rao now into the corner. Klepatuskas. Klepatuskas. No call, and now it's stripped from behind. Ball on the floor taken by Frank. Frank 3, no. Rebound fought for underneath. That's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow points to Onalaska. 29-22, 13-15 remaining. Both coaches have been quite upset with the officiating here so far. But right now, Onalaska with the lead. They did have a significant lead as a three. Front of the rim, no. Rebound comes down to Arntz. Arntz loses it into the hands of Marissa Frank. Frank down the lane. Shot up, foul. She will go to the line for two. Marissa Frank getting a lucky call there. Is that from, she might have had contact with the arm, but Marissa Frank will go to the line for two free throws, can cut into this Onalaska lead with 12:59 remaining. First free throw, Marissa Frank, good. 29-23, Onalaska with the lead. 12:59 remaining. Second free throw, up. Off the rim, no. Rebound comes down, Marissa Frank. Frank will keep possession as she gets it out to Hansen. Hansen over to Klepetuskas. Klepetuskas closed out quickly, gets it to Ren Rush. Ren Rush into the corner, Frank. Marissa Frank brings it up, gets it to Hansen. Hansen looking, tipped, taken away, Gamoki. Gamoki all alone, down the lane, up, yes. Olivia Gamoki, 5.5. She has 16. And Medford back to the front court. Get in the corner, Katie Brame. Brame for three, no. Rebound, Klepetuskas. Klepetuskas up, yes. Larissa Klepetuskas gets her first points of the game. Just a second here. There we go, 31, now 33. I apologize for that one there. As the ball gets back ahead to Hansen. Hansen, double team coming, gets it over to Frank. Frank in the middle, back to Hansen. Hansen, double team coming, gets it over Brame. Brame snaps off a shot, nothing there, and rebound comes down to Onalaska, who breaks quickly to the front court. Jumper in the lane, up, in and out, no. Rebound comes down, shot, count it. Number 20, Molly Garrity gets the foul. She now gets the basket to fall, 35-25. Onalaska pulling away here in the second half. Give credit to the Medford Raiders for hanging in there in that first half against a very good Onalaska team. But right now, Garrity with a chance to put Onalaska up by 11. Front rim, no. Rebound comes down, Brame. Still a lot of time here. 11:42 remaining for our Medford to get back into this one. Marissa Frank. Frank. Driving in, down, foul. Marissa Frank will go to the line for two free throws. That foul goes against Lexi Miller, and that will be her third, team fourth. First free throw, in and out for Marissa Frank. Really good game here from the Medford Raiders. Still a lot of time left, as we said. More than half of this half left. So they came back late in that first half. Second free throw good for Frank. Frank has 6. 9-point lead on Onalaska. They have the basketball. Onalaska to the front court. Gets it up top. That is Kenzie Miller. Kenzie Miller shot up in the lane. No. Hansen gets it, throws it up. Oh, right into the hands of Onalaska. Back around Kenzie Miller. Miller tipped by Lexi Miller into the hands of Smith. And now we are going to get a timeout, 30-second timeout on Onalaska. We will take it with them. 11 remaining, 35-26. Onalaska with the lead.
At Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, we close loans fast. Homeowners, home buyers, and realtors love it.
Fast? Anybody can claim they're fast.
You're right, but we'll guarantee it. Our branch will close your loan in 30 days or less, or we'll pay your closing costs.
Why wait longer to be in the home of your dreams? Why worry about delays that could affect your closing?
At Fairway, we're fast. We guarantee it. 30 days or less, or we'll pay your closing costs.
Call today to find out how you can be in the home of your dreams.
Faster with Fairway.
Back here from Onalaska. Onalaska leading the Medford Raiders 35-26. As Onalaska will inbound from the side right down below us here as we are high above the John Stelton Court here at Onalaska High School. Ball around, snaps off a three, in and out, rebound. Sierra Hansen comes flying in for that one. Good play there as Hansen breaks back to the front court. Hansen, hands off to Marissa Frank. Frank into the corner to Katie Brame. Brame has it tipped away, but she gets it, collects it back up, gets it back into the corner. Frank, Marissa Frank pulling away, has to pick up her dribble, pressure coming, gets it across court to Klepetuskas, who gets it to Miller. Miller off at call, and that's going to go against Sierra Hansen. I'm not sure, but they call Sierra Hansen. That is her fourth, team fourth. Is now pressure coming as Marissa Frank bringing pressure against in the backcourt, but Onalaska gets it to the front court. Hands off. That is Breedenbach. Breedenbach down low. Ball fought for. Ball on the floor. We're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow does point to Medford. Good play there by Bryn Rao to get her hands in there on a kind of a exposed basketball. Now we see a full court press coming from, no, maybe a three-quarter press coming from the Onalaska Hilltoppers, and now they back off. They back off into a man-to-man. Medford, this around to Brame. Brame into the corner, Marissa Frank. Frank dribbles it back up, gets it to Klepetuskas. Klepetuskas in trouble, gets it back out. Frank for three, no. Rebound fought for, and it ends up in the hands of Klepetuskas in the corner. Klepetuskas gets it out, now gets it back. Gets it over to Brame, and Brame will dribble it out and reset the offense. Brame dribbling, has to pick it up, gets it over to Klepetuskas. Klepetuskas loses it into the hands of Onalaska. Onalaska quickly to the front court, off of Marissa Frank, out of bounds, will stay here. And now we will see Bryn Frank check in. Katie Brame will get a rest for the Raiders, a well-earned rest, as she has been very busy all over the floor here as they get the ball all the way out to Miller underneath, strip, jump ball, possession arrow points to Onalaska. Onalaska basketball on the very quick jump ball call there. And look, they get it in. Miller snaps off a three right into the hands of Bryn Rao. Bryn Rao will bring it to the front court. Rao back over to Hansen. Or excuse me, that is Bryn Frank. Bryn Frank are up to Marissa Frank. Marissa, a little too high as she tried to get it down low to Rin Rush, out of bounds. Turnover with 9:11 remaining. 35-26. Medford down 9. It's been the score for a little while here now as they get the ball to the front court. Hands it off, gets it up top to Miller. Miller to Gamoki. Gamoki into the corner. That is Garrity. Garrity working it back towards the top. Now loses the dribble, taken away. That is Rin Rush. Bryn Rao gets it to Klepetuskas. Klepetuskas looking to drive, cut off by Miller. Jump ball, possession arrow points to Medford. So Coach Fowd calls out the play as we see the Raiders looking to get the ball in bounds. Tipped by Garrity, out of bounds, will stay here with Medford. As now we will see Jamia Dillard check in for the Hilltoppers as Lexi Miller will get a rest as the ball comes all the way out top to Marissa Frank. Frank closed out quickly. Frank holding at the top, dribbling, looking to see what she can get. Gets it over to Bryn Rao. Rao into the corner, Klepetuskas. Klepetuskas back up top to Bryn Frank. Bryn Frank back to Klepetuskas. Klepetuskas looking to drive. Shot up, foul, and she will go to the line for two. Klepatuskas will go to the line for 2 free throws. So Larissa Klepatuskas, 2 free throws coming here. Big opportunity with 8:22 remaining. First free throw, bounced a couple times on the rim, rolls off. Second free throw as they reset. Bounces around off. Rebound comes down to Kenzie Miller. Update from Marshfield. Marshfield leading the ball, tipped underneath, comes all the way back out, saved. And Onalaska saves, and they reset the offense with Gamoki at the top. Gamoki. Near side, that is Arntz. Arntz. Cross court to Garrity for 3. Yes. Molly Garrity nails another 3 in this half. 38-26, 12-point lead. Medford gets it to the front court with Frank, and she is quickly double teamed. Frank fouled. Frank is fouled. That foul goes against 12. That is Lauren Arntz. That is her second, team 6. So that advantage Medford there, as they will be in the bonus for the remainder of this half. Opportunity to get some free throws as they get the ball in to Bryn Frank. Bryn Frank across to Marissa. Marissa double teamed immediately, gets it over to Bryn Rao. Tip right into the hands of Arndt. Arndt down the lane. Foul. Foul called. That one's going to go against Marissa Frank. That will be her second, team 5th. And they will say it's a shooting foul? They will say it's a shooting foul, so Lauren Arntz will go to the line for 2 free throws. Arntz, first free throw, front rim, no. Again, another interesting call on whether it was a shot. She never had an opportunity to get the shot up. As she was tied up, that one rolls in and out. Rebound comes down to Klepatuskas. To the front court. Pressure coming immediately, gets it ahead to Klepatuskas. Klepatuskas down low, Katie Brame. Katie Brame shot up, rolls off, rebound fought for, taken by Dillard. For Onalaska, and Onalaska breaking to the front court. Down low, Garrity. Garrity shot up, rolls in. Molly Garrity with 2 more. And now we're starting to see why Onalaska's the 2. I mean, Medford put up a great fight here, but Onalaska might just be a little too much for him as Marissa Frank gets around the double team in the lane. Down low, Katie Brame. Brame in trouble, gets it back out, now gets it back in. Shot up, no call. Rebound comes down to Gamoki. Gamoki ahead. Garrity will go into the divider here, and it will trying to save it, but it will be out of bounds, and in comes Devin Schmeling as Olivia Gamoki will get a rest for the Hilltoppers. 40-26, 6:45 remaining. If Medford is going to make the comeback, they've got to get some points here. Front court, around, down low, Klepatuskas. Klepatuskas underneath, foul, and she will go to the line for 2. Larissa Klepatuskas draws another foul. That foul will go against 25, Jamia Dillard, her second, team 7th. First free throw coming here for Larissa Klepatuskas. Up, nails the free throw. Cuts the lead down to 13. A lot of these players young, a young team here for Coach Fowd. You've got players putting in minutes today like Bryn Frank, she's a freshman. Larissa Klepatuskas, a sophomore. Marissa Frank, a junior. So a lot of talent coming back as Larissa hits both free throws. And a good opportunity here, even if Medford isn't able to make the comeback, a good opportunity to see what it's like, you know, playing against a good team and building towards what should be a positive future here. Not putting the fork in them yet. 40-28. They're only down 12 with 6. Is 3 up? No. Klepatuskas the rebound. Klepatuskas spin up. No. Rebound tipped around. It will be collected in the corner. Double team coming now, breaks away, shot up, foul, and that will send Bryn Rao to the line for 2 free throws. Great play there, Bryn Rao getting into the corner, getting out of the double team, and getting to the basket and getting a shot at these 2 free throws. Nope, misses the first. Bryn Rao can still get the second and cut this lead down to 11. 6:05 remaining. 40-28. Right now it's all about points and stops if you're Medford. Second free throw up, gets it. Bryn Rao nails the free throw. 40-29, now quickly ahead into the front court. Shot up, rolls off the rim, rebound, shot up, misses again. Fought for, thrown out, taken away Bryn Rao. Bryn Rao, player coming from behind, tipped, taken away Miller. Miller now loses on the floor. Taken, now we're going to get a foul, and that's going to go against, I believe, number 5. That's going to go against Kenzie Miller. Yes, it is, and that is her 5th. Her day is over. That is her 5th, so Kenzie Miller will foul out. She has 1 point. But that will send Marissa Frank to the line for the 1-and-1. As we said, being in the bonus is going to be a huge help, as that is foul 9. So after this one, Medford will be shooting 2 free throws on every foul for the last 5:49 of this one. So opportunities abound as Marissa Frank's first free throw bounces out, rebound taken, and Onalaska gets the basketball. And looks as if they're looking to spread the ball, probably look for a good shot, not going to be looking for anything too quick here. As we see the ball at the top in the hands of Emma Breedenbach. Breedenbach around to Miller. Miller holding. Miller, now they start counting. Miller will be fouled, and that one's going to go against 22. Bryn Rao, her 2nd. Team 6th. Not a bad foul there. Bryn Rao it's only her 2nd. And you need to have that 6th foul. Ball taken away. Taken away, Marissa Frank. Marissa Frank back to the front court. Good play there. Frank holding. Gets it to Brame. Brame hands off to Rin Rush. Rin Rush into the corner. Jumper. Frank. Yes. Marissa Frank with 2 more, and that lead is now down to 9. Comeback still in the cards here. 4:58 remaining. 40-31. Ball now tipped, but will stay out there by Breedenbach. Breedenbach gets it back up top to Gamoki. Gamoki holding will set. Guarded by Hansen. Hansen needs to be careful with those 4 fouls. Hansen gets it over to Lexi Miller. Miller back across to Schmeling. Schmeling near side Gamoki. Gamoki back up top to Smith. Smith gets it back to Breedenbach. Breedenbach has pick up her dribble. Pressure coming. Gets it over to Smith. Smith back up top to Schmeling. Onalaska running now. Pass looking to cutting Miller off her fingertips, out of bounds, and it will be Medford basketball again. As we will see the back out on the floor now is Garrity and 12 Lauren Arntz. As Onalaska sets for that. Nope, they stay in that man-to-man. They've had some success with that double team early as Klepatuskas almost loses it. Now her pass does lose it. Ball on the floor. Klepatuskas gets the rebound, fought for, and now it's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow points to Onalaska. Onalaska to inbound, gets the ball into the backcourt to Gamoki. Gamoki bringing the ball to the front court. Gamoki near side to Miller. Miller almost overthrows Schmeling, but she is able to collect it against Hansen. Gets it over to Garrity. Garrity back up top to Gamoki, and they will reset. Gamoki loses it, and now trip. They're going to get a trip, and that's going to go against Gamoki. So, no, they will not call the intentional. but that will send Marissa Frank to the line for 2 free throws.
It was an open layup.
So, I mean, there was a potential there for a serious foul as Marissa Frank had an open path as first free throw falls for Marissa. 8-point game, 3:42 remaining. Second free throw coming here, Frank. Up, gets the basket to fall. 7-point game. And a big run here. 7-0 run for the 8-0 run, excuse me, for the Raiders. As the ball is tipped, taken away, picked up, pricked up, shot down, shot up, yes! Another basket, and we're gonna get a timeout, full timeout on Onalaska. Bryn Rao with the basket. The lead is down to 5, and we have ourselves a ball game. 3:20 remaining. Onalaska still with the lead, 40-35.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
3:20 remaining, 5-point game, a 9-0 run for the Raiders to get them back into this one. And if they come back and win this, I will totally eat my words on kind of, I don't want to say putting the fork in them, but talking about next season, as the Raiders are absolutely coming back in this one, similar to what they did in the first half. Onalaska will inbound from underneath. Full court press coming for the full court press from the Raiders as they bring everyone back. Now they send a couple Hilltoppers back towards the free throw line. Look to get the ball in. Looking. They get the ball in, and now we'll see Garrity bring it through the timeline and to the front court. Garrity spins it out. Now they're going to just probably try and run as much time as they can. They get the ball to Miller. Miller up top to Arntz. Arntz over to Gamoki. Gamoki seeing if she can get in. Nothing there. Gets it back up top to Garrity. Garrity over to Schmeling. Schmeling back up top to Miller. Miller looking to drive. Spins. Has to kick it back out and around to Garrity. Garrity back up top. Gamoki. Gamoki near side Miller. Miller. Pressure coming. Miller looking to drive. Almost loses the ball. Gets the ball back up top to Gamoki. Gamoki hands to Arntz. Arntz hands to Schmeling with 2:30 remaining. Medford might have to look at fouling here shortly. Get the jumper up, yes. Olivia Gamoki gets the basket after they run clock. 7-point lead. Medford needs points here, and they need points quick. Sierra Hansen. Hansen foul, and Hansen will go to the line for 2. Exactly what you want there. Quick shot, 2:13 remaining. Hansen will go to the line for 2 free throws. Hansen with 2 free throws can cut this back to a 5-point game. Hansen, first free throw, just gets the front of the rim, no. Second free throw here, still plenty of time. You got 2:13 remaining and a few fouls to play with yet in the 1-and-1 before they shoot 2. So that's an opportunity. Second free throw, back rim, no. Rebound fought for it. It's going to be off of Onalaska and stay here. Garrity could not quite corral the rebound. The ball will stay here. Medford will inbound from underneath with 2:11 remaining. Frank to inbound, gets it in on off of Rin Rush. He couldn't quite corral the pass. Turnover to Onalaska. They need a quick foul. Quick foul as soon as they get across the half-court line. Inbounding from the corner as they get it all the way across to Schmeling. Schmeling gets it ahead to Gamoki. Gamoki into the front court. Gamoki cross court to Schmeling. Back across to Garrity. Garrity back up top to Arntz. They've got to start fouling here. 1:55 remaining. Now we get the foul, and that one will go against 22. Bryn Rao, her third, team 7th. So that will send number 12, Lauren Arntz, to the line for the 1-1. She is 0 for 2 from the free throw line today. So if you are going to foul somebody, this is the team. Garrity 0 for 4. Lexi Miller 0 for 1. Front rim, no. Rebound on the floor, taken. In trouble now. Ball taken away, Medford. Now we're going to get no call there as the ball gets across. And quickly to the front court comes to Marissa Frank. Frank in the front court. Frank to Klepatuskas. Klepatuskas tipped into the hands of Onalaska, and the ball will stay. And now they will slow it down. And now we're going to get a timeout as Molly Garrity looks to be a little limp. She will come off. Number 15, Ava Smith, will check in. So Onalaska will inbound with 1:34 remaining. Onalaska has not hit a free throw. Oh, no, they've hit one. They are one of 8 from the free throw line. And now we're going to get a foul, and that will send Lexi Miller to the line for the 1-1. She is 0 for 1 from the free throw line. That foul goes against 14. Rin Rush, her second, team 8th. Onalaska with Lexi Miller at the free throw line. She does make the free throw, earns the bonus. Eight-point game, 1:31 remaining. Second free throw up, bounces in. 9-point lead. Medford needs points here. Miller. Three, no. Rebound fought for, and no travel called there. Could have been a foul too, and now Onalaska will get to the front court. They look to foul, and they get it. And that foul goes against 22, Bryn Rao, her 4th, team 9th. So it is a 1-1 for, see if I can see a number here. Miller again, first free throw up, yes. So Lexi Miller, Kenzie Miller fouled out. Up until these last couple, she was the only player for the Hilltoppers to make a free throw. Second one missed. Rebound comes down to the Raiders as it is now back out to a 10-point lead. Down the lane, Marissa Frank up, yes. Frank gets the basket. Timeout, coach fouled. We will take it with him. 1:01 remaining, 45-37. Onalaska with the lead.
Hey, this is Ray from Medford Chrysler Center. Stop down and check out our 19 Ram 1500 Bighorn. Don't let winter get you down. Get ready to tow them summer toys.
This truck's got some amazing features. 5.7 Hemi V8 engine for towing all them toys, trailer brake control, heated seats and wheel, remote start, Uconnect 12.0 navigation, Alpine sound system, and bed utility group to name a few.
It even has a backup camera.
Stop in today and take advantage of the amazing deals on remaining 2019 Ram trucks. This particular truck has over $10,000 in discounts and rebates.
Don't hesitate. Trust Ray, Todd, and Kurt to get you into your next vehicle.
Back here from Onalaska. 45-37, Onalaska with the lead. We will talk to Coach Fowd regardless of result here after this one. As we look at scores from around the area starting to come in. Ball in, gets it into Miller. Miller gets it back. Now foul, and that'll be on Sierra Hansen, and that will be her 5th. Sierra Hansen will check out, and Katie Brame will check back in. Sierra Hansen, a huge part of this team this year. A senior, will be sorely missed by the Medford fans and everyone. She checks out. Tough night for her tonight. She had 2 points, spent a lot of time on the bench with foul trouble as number 12, Lauren Arntz, misses another free throw. She is 0 for 4 with 59 seconds remaining. Second free throw does make the second one. So 9-point game. Frank gets it over to Rao. Rao. Near side Klepetuskas. Klepetuskas almost loses it. Gets it back to Rao. Rao now has it almost taken away. Ball on the floor. It's going to roll out of bounds and it will be Onalaska basketball. Onalaska basketball, 45.2 remaining. Ball in, gets it into Hansen. Not Hansen, Gamoki. Gamoki gets it across to the front court to Miller. Miller under pressure, gets it out and around. And it looks as if Medford will not foul here. Look for a steal still as the ball is dribbled by Gamoki. 19 seconds remaining, gets the ball over to Schmeling. Schmeling gets it up top and hands it off back to Gamoki. Gamoki all the way out by the logo. 7 seconds. Ball held. That will do it. The Medford Raiders do fall to the number 2 seed. They gave them one powerful scare here, but the Medford Raiders do fall to the 2-seeded Onalaska Hilltoppers. 46-37. Medford ends the season. As we take a look here, Medford will end the season here tonight. We will talk to Coach Fowd in a few minutes here, get a kind of a recap on the year, talk about everything that happened tonight and throughout the season, talk about the 3 seniors that will be graduating. As we said, a young team here for the Medford girls. Only 3 seniors graduating off of this team: Sierra Hansen, Bryn Rao. Or no, 2 seniors. I'm sorry, 2 seniors. Sierra Hansen and Bryn Rao, the only 2 seniors on the varsity squad. So a lot of talent coming back for Coach Fowd's team next year. We are excited for that, and we are excited to see what's coming on Tuesday night as we will shift to the boys' side. The Medford boys will host Rice Lake on Tuesday night. We will have highlights of that game at Sports on Focus. Taking a look at scores from around the area. See what's in so far. As we can give you an idea where we will be headed tomorrow if you are interested in continuing to watch basketball.
Attending the regional final tomorrow, the game time is the same. 7 p.m. It will be here versus the winner of Central and Logan.
So we take a look here in girls basketball as we wait for Coach Fowd. She's in talking to her team. We'll look first in Division 1, see if we got anything there. Superior upsets the Marshfield Tigers. Superior wins 64-55. They will travel to number 3 Green Bay Preble, who took down Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln 54-34. So the Marshfield Tigers go out in the first round, second round, but first round for Division 1. So the 6-seed Marshfield Tigers falling to the 11-seeded Superior Spartans 64-55. Division 2. Taking a look here, nothing else reporting from Division 2. We'll look in Division 4. Pacelli upsets the Colby Hornets 56-52. Kind of an upset. 5 Pacelli, 4 Colby. 56-52. They will play the winner of Auburndale Stratford. That score has yet to report. Looking down there, number 2 Marathon winners over Princeton Green Lake 50-41. Number 3 Westfield winners over number 6 Necedah 46-37. Still waiting for that Auburndale score. If either way, we will be in Auburndale or Stratford as they take on Pacelli tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. That game will be played at Pacelli. If Stratford beat Auburndale, it will be played at Auburndale if Auburndale was the winner there. We will be at that game. Looking ahead to Division 5, seeing if anything, don't see anything reported yet from Division 5 in our area. So the Medford Raiders do fall here to the Onalaska Hilltoppers. Final score 46-37. As we said, we will talk to Coach Fowd here in a few minutes. I'm going to step aside until then. We will get her up here in the press box and talk to her for a few minutes, and then we will sign off, and we will for sure be live from either Stevens Point or Auburndale tomorrow with the Auburndale Apaches versus Pacelli or the Stratford Tigers versus the Pacelli Cardinals. Not sure as we're waiting for results there. But a lot going on here in the area tonight. A lot of big games and a lot of big games yet to come. So we'll step aside for a few minutes, and as soon as we get a chance, we will talk with Coach Fowd in just a moment. Sounds for the partially big ones. So you and I are either going to Pacelli or to Auburndale, depending on the results of our Auburndale strategy. Pacelli or Pacelli. So. guys made two big comebacks there, one at the end of the first half, one there late in the second half. Kind of talk about the resilience of your team to make those comebacks in a pretty hostile environment here in Onalaska.
I'm just so proud of how they played tonight. And one thing we talked about before the game is just really keeping our heads in the game, and that we knew we'd have runs. We knew playing against a good basketball team, you're going to have runs that go our way, runs that go the other way, and you just got to push through that adversity and just try to, if we get down, try to just fight back in every possession and get back in it. And I feel like we did a really nice job of keeping their goals, and I was proud considering we're playing against a ranked D2 team. I'm proud of how they played.
Absolutely. Now, kind of looking back to the season as a whole, did the season kind of go the way you thought it would, or better or worse?
I was happy with how the season went. I would have liked to win a little more of our conference games that were a little bit close, but I'm proud of the growth the team's had. Definitely from the beginning of the season, we had 7 girls on the court that haven't played together very much, and I feel like we just really grew together as a team and just really advanced our skills and just coming together as a team. I'm proud of that.
All right, before we get to the seniors, you have a lot of players coming in. Obviously, you're going to graduate 2 off the varsity school. Looking a bit forward, how's it? Are you excited for what the team's going to look like next year?
I am excited. I mean, we have a lot of young players coming up, so I know that it'll be probably a little bit of growing pains and through the summer, just getting a little bit more mix of girls that maybe haven't got quite as much experience to maybe build a little bit more depth on my bench than just 7 players. But I'm definitely excited. I'm excited for their drive. I'm excited for their just overall intensity to want to get better as a team, and I see us doing good things in the future. Definitely.
All right, you got a lot of talent coming back, but you lose 2 big pieces: Sierra Hansen, Bryn Rao. I want to make sure I have too many similar names there. Bryn Rao. Kind of talk about what they've given you this year and what you're looking, how fun it's been coaching.
It's been so great. Those 2 girls, if you got to spend a night in their practice, they're always the ones that make it fun, and they give their all. They're great leaders on the court. That having that leadership is definitely something we're going to miss next year. And they're 2 just overall great people, so it's fun to see how they can just lead the team and just help the younger players hopefully grow as leaders on the team as well. And I'm proud of how they played tonight. It stinks for Sierra. She was in foul trouble, didn't get quite as much playing time as we wanted her in there, but she's a good on whether she's cheering from the side, wanting to get in there. When she wasn't there, she gave her all and did everything that she could to contribute when she was in there. So they're going to be missed for sure.
All right, thank you, Coach. Congrats on a great season. We look forward to seeing you guys next year. Thank you. All right, that was Coach Fowd, Jessica Fowd. We are wrapping it up from here. We will be somewhere tomorrow. We're still waiting for some results on where exactly we'll be. We know we're going to have Pacelli versus someone. Either it's going to be Pacelli versus Auburndale in Auburndale, or Stratford versus Pacelli at Pacelli. Still not sure exactly where we're headed yet for that one. We've got possibilities of other games, results still coming in. Keep an eye out at Sports on Focus on Facebook, as well as full recaps of every game. But until tomorrow night, enjoy your night, and we'll be back with Medford basketball on Tuesday.